working on page 47 of my comic. And let's see how far we can go. Make sure to click on the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, if you're new. And let's get to it.
I'd be rattled, innit? You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. And to be fair, they've been set up to be made stupid, bro, by their own club. Imagine if your club did this to you, bro. When you're a Tottenham fan, you get this every year. But imagine your club made you look like a fool. Like, it's embarrassing, man. They've set this on a real, yeah, not even no banter or anything there yet. They've set themselves a deadline, telling Chelsea fans that, yo, this is the deadline. Where's Chelsea? No one fucks with us. And then they're sending them after the deadline, and apparently they're not even going to get any more money. So Chelsea have let this happen to their own fan base. That's the truth. And big up Pat as well. He says Enzo's only 25, 2 World Cup finals, a key member, dynamic, multi-positioned, aggressive, sometimes too much, but give it time. Only second to Haaland in Prem goals, 25, 26. What? Second in the league? Nah, that can't be true. Only second to Haaland in Prem goals, 25, 26. Nah, I must be reading that wrong. That tells me that he's second on top goal scorer. Yeah, it was Semenyo, wasn't it? I don't think that's right, Pat. I don't think that's right. I'm sure Semenyo scored the second highest goals in the league, no? Yeah, I think that's fake news. Pat, let us know in the chat. You got to super chat, bro. Just put it in the chat. I think that's fake. That's definitely fake. Right, let's have a look at this Ndiaye, yeah? Apparently this Ndiaye deal's moving. Oh, does he mean goals and assists? I think he means GA.
I don't think I like. Usually, a lot of the times, whenever I start these sketches, I'll figure out that I probably don't like the way I did the original storyboards. Things are not like in proportion, so I have to sort of adjust it. And most times, especially if you were intentionally just working on the, like you were very serious about it. Hello, Lade Arts. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Is that Lade or Ladi? As in, am I pronouncing that well? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. I am working on my comic book. This is page 47 of the comic, by the way, and this is the storyboard for the page. It's a 5-panel page, and let me show you the previous page that I worked on. I worked on it, I think, 2 days ago. I've not been able to probably get myself ready. Yeah, let me show you. This was page 46. What I'm doing here is that I am applying like a base ink for the entire pages, right? So that I can just be moving forward like consistently. So it's a 53 comic book page, and I think there's about 8 or 9 more pages left before I'm like completely done with it. And what I'm currently tackling now is a fight scene between this character over here and this monster over here. So that's essentially what I'm doing. And essentially what's happening here basically is that she's actually giving the monster the business. So she's winning. It's quite a violent fight scene. I'm going to have to, the way I've decided to work on it is that I'm going to apply the toning later on, but I just wanted to do the base ink so that my brain can be deluded into seeing progress. Once you're seeing that you're just moving through pages after pages after pages, you're going to feel like you're making progress, and you're going to stay like more motivated to continue. So that's essentially what's happening. And let me show you the page before that one. This was page 45. It's still the fighting. It's quite a lot of pages. Yeah, quite a lot of pages. But yeah, that's just what's going on. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, in this stream, see if I can finish this page. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Uh, I'm going to be around for about an hour and a half or an hour thereabouts. So we'll see. We'll see. That it's too big. I have my character sheet over here. Let me show you the character sheet. This is a character sheet that I have that I made for the character. I settled down to make this one, and it shows like expressions of the character, and it really helps me whilst I'm walking so that I can stay in sync with what I have here. So even if I stray far, I won't stray too far from the character sheet that I have here. So if I'm stuck concerning how the character looks in a certain angle, I can always come back here and use this to help me out. Anyways, real nice work here. I want to make a comic too, but I think my art isn't good enough yet. But I'm currently learning art 2 hours every night. Oh, that's cool. This is one misconception most people have. They believe that they are not good enough to work on the projects that they would like to work on, and I think that's not necessarily true. I think if you have a project you want to work on, even though you are not skilled enough, you can start doing practice around that project. Let's say you can start doing things like character designs, you can start doing things like concept art around that. So like me, for instance, now how I learned on the job. If you were to compare my art of the first issue of this comic book, right, versus this current issue, my art is way more advanced than what it was a few years ago, right? But I didn't let that stop me. Hello bro, how you doing, man? How you doing? Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining the stream, bro. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, I didn't let the fact that I was not that good stop me from actually starting to make the comic book, right? So you learn along the way. You learn along the way. So start it regardless of your skill level. That's what I always say. You will learn a lot whilst you're doing it than if you were just outside saying, I'm not ready yet. You learn by actually doing, right? Because you're going to have to wear different hats, and even if you are learning it in theory, it's kind of one of the problems I had with like the Nigerian education system in secondary school level, where a lot of the science subjects that we learned, we didn't have proper lab equipment to practice them, right? So people were not interested in science like that because of the lack of like equipment. You can't see the beauty of science, right? Because it's just theory, and that can get very boring. So if you're just learning the theoretical aspect of it, like you said, of course you're practicing and that's important, but I think you should just start the comic regardless. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard about this guy, what's his name, the guy who did One Punch Man. Even this guy, what's the name of this other artist? I heard about it. Someone told me about the guy on stream once. Is he Ranking of Kings? Ranking of Kings. Yeah, that's the name. Ranking of Kings. Right. In that particular, I think I heard the artist wasn't really good at art, but he started the manga regardless. So I think you should start regardless. Just start. Wise Nigerian artist. Hopefully you take it to heart. Listen, I'm not over here claiming to be like a Marvel level artist, but I have confidence in my ability to learn. Right? That's what you need. You need confidence in your ability to learn, and your ability to do whatever it is you set your mind to do, whatever it is you want to do. So that's the first start. And confidence comes from evidence, right? And how do you create evidence? You create evidence by doing cool shit, right? By doing what you say you will do, because that's the greatest form of respect, self-respect, when you say you do something and you actually do it, you know. So yeah, just start, man. Start. And if you are still feeling anxious about it, you can do what I call um practice pages. So with practice pages, let's say you have your character. Hopefully you would have written about your character, what you want your character to do, like who you want your character to be, that kind of stuff. Hopefully you would have done that. Yeah. And then what you could do is you could write skits with your character. You could write skits with your character. So let's say you have, like, let's say 2 pages. Yeah, you could use this and practice 2 pages, right? And let's say you want it to be an encounter between a character and his mother, right? An interaction between these two characters, and based on the story you have established about them, you can run practice pages where you just do a panel of what you do, something like a skit or an interaction between these two characters, right? And you just draw it, and you use this to practice your understanding of how to make comic books. And another thing you can do is, let's say between two characters, just between two characters in the story, essentially is what I'm trying to say. Right, I wrote test pages hoping to draw it maybe. Yeah. That's a good approach. That's a good approach. So yeah, test pages. Try that out. You can try that, to use that to have a feel for the story, and you can do like little skits or little um depending on what your story is about. Just little interaction between the character and you know and the world that you're creating. So I would suggest you start with that, and that will give you confidence. Let's say if you do 1 page today or this week, even let's say next week you can try and do 2 pages, can try and do 4 pages, that kind of thing, and then increase based on ability, experience, and goals. So I think it's like this. No. I think this guy goes like this. So yeah, learn by throwing yourself into the deep end. I don't think I'm doing it right. I'm going to bed now. Keep up the good work. I'm a fan. Thanks, bro. I'm a fan of your art style as well, man. I'm a fan of your art style as well. Big fan. Didn't see that. I noticed you didn't post for a while, even on Instagram or TikTok. So it's nice to see you back. And yeah, can't wait for an update on your story as well. Have a lovely night.
Right, what was he doing right there? Oh yeah, clicking invites. Yeah, I think he means total GA. If he doesn't mean that, I genuinely don't know what it means. Right, anyway, let's have a look at this. So, news here regarding Iliman Ndiaye. Discussions are progressing well between Manchester City and Everton for Iliman Ndiaye, who wishes to move to the Etihad Stadium, according to Santi. I never rated Santi, however, he got the other one right. Was it Alan? Or whatever it was. He got that one first. Maybe he's got some new sort of source from the turns out to be decent. But yeah. This looks like it's happening, boys. They're dying to Manchester City. I don't know what the fee's going to be. They wanted 80 million, but obviously there's this talk about Everton might be getting Grealish. So they might do us a solid.
Okay.
And they might take
So I'm going to start inking right now. The way I work, I don't like I don't like detailing everything before I start. I just like getting straight to it these days. I have learned over experiences because I've had a decent enough experience doing this stuff to not care a lot about making things perfect. If not, you just stagnate and you never move forward with your projects, right? So yeah. Doesn't mean I won't try to make it look good. It's just when you're doing something on your own, especially if you've committed to it for a very long time, you have to learn to accept, like, embrace progress over perfection, right? You have to learn to, accept small wins, right? Let's say you aimed for, your goal was to do like, let's say, uh, let's say 2 pages today. Let's say your goal was to do 2 pages, and at the end of the day, you were only able to accomplish 3 panels or 4 panels out of that entire page, 3 pages you wanted to do. That is not good, yeah, but it's still a learning experience, right? It's still a learning experience to be realistic on of the type of goals you set. And it teaches you not to care so much about every single little detail in the work, right? Not every panel have to be the most perfect panel ever, otherwise you'll be working on your comic for all eternity. And that is still something I am still trying to master. It's not like I've mastered being someone that likes, that is aware of that always, all the time. So anyways, one thing I'm always scared of whenever I am working on a character's face is I'm always scared of flipping it. I just want to get it once, I don't want to have to flip it because I can fix it, but I just want to get it once, maybe after I've done like 20,000 faces in my lifetime, maybe that will happen. But I don't think I've done up to 20,000 faces. I don't think. Anyways.
I think that's a
And
solid
so
side.
need to
Is
be
he any
done
good?
with this panel,
He
man.
absolutely ripped us a new one at the Etihad last season, bro. He absolutely ripped us a new one, mate, last season at the Etihad. He was very, very good. Very good. The thing is with this guy, yeah, he's like, he's a good player, technically very gifted. He can score. Yeah, he can do like nice little passes behind the defence. He's put up decent numbers. Like, the problem that you've got is like people are looking at his numbers and going, oh, they're not that good. But he plays for Everton and David Moyes, bro. Like, put him in a City team. I think his numbers could massively improve. Not only that, yeah, I think this guy has the potential to come to the City and like really like go up another level. He's restricted because he plays for Moyes. Because Moyes is more of a like pragmatic manager, which is cool. But obviously that just restricts these type of players a little bit. So I think this guy's got good, really good potential. He knows the Premier League. Got a bit of tech. I think it's a good signing, man. It's good, and it's not like we're blessed with options here, chat, in the market. We've gone through it 100 times, man. How many times have we gone through this chat? You know what I mean? With the options. The options are dead. The options are dead. The options are dead, man. Like, this is the best you're gonna get. It's either this or someone like a Gakpo. But Gakpo's gonna cost you 100 mil, 80 mil additionally, because they're not gonna sell to us at a good price. Are they? They're not gonna sell to us at a good price. So, you know, it's one of them, man. I think it's a good sign. And we've got this Allen guy, and if this Allen guy is trash, we can get rid of him. Yeah, we can get rid of Allen next season and go big on a new unit next year. That's what we can do. That's what we can do next season. So it sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Yeah, Miguel Delaney is saying that Chelsea still want 120 million. So I think Chelsea are basically saying, yeah, fuck the deadline. We're not opening the price. It's 120 million. So, there you go, man. On that. Buying, keeping tabs on Trafford. Bro, he's not at Leeds next year. No chance. Absolutely no chance. How Chelsea didn't sign him this year is absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. You should have seen Rodri's Barca debut. It's embarrassing. Nah. Surely not. Surely that's OTT. Surely that's OTT, man. Embarrassing. No way. No chance. He isn't light. He was ass. So some people say he was good, some people say he was ass. Shit tells you to win games will make Simeone shed a tear, says Steve Ewing. Yeah. He needs to retire, man. Honestly. He needs to get out of that play. He needs to get out of there. He needs to get out of there. Trust. Big up Hadi says very bad feeling LB. He may have matured out of racism allegations, but worried he benches Churkin. More worried if he made captain. He won't be made captain. I think he might go into the captain's group, but that's irrelevant, isn't it? Who cares if it's in the captain's group? He's not the captain. The Cherky thing is valid. The Cherky thing is very valid. I'll be gutted if he's coming in to play 10 and Cherky's bench. I'll be worried. I'll be fuming, actually. If we're signing Enzo Fernandez to replace Cherky in the 10 position, I'm going to be fuming about that. Because that, for me, is just not it. That, to me, is just not it. I don't think the Harmony and Happy Flowers shit is legit either. I think that's always overstated. The Cherky thing for me there, if he comes in and replaces Cherky, I'm going to be cool. And so an 8. Well, the problem is, bro, like, the Chelsea fans keep on telling us that he played as a 10 and like he played further forward. This is the thing, we don't really know where he's going to play. He's going to play out the pitch, he's going to play deeper. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, come on, bro. I said this on a legit thing, bro, and some Arsenal fans thought I was mocking it, and I actually genuinely wasn't. I'm actually genuinely being serious, bro. Go and get Alvarez, man. Who cares if he leaves after a year? If he helps you win the Champions League, you're going to do what? Don't be bothered, are you? Don't be bothered, man. I think being in the captain's group is valid too. I just don't think it's that. I just don't think it's that deep, bro. I think what's deep is the captain. That's it. I think the captain's important, and that's it. I don't really think the captain's group is that important, to be honest with you. Well, we'll see.
Hello, Faris. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Today, I am working on page 47 of my comic. This is the storyboards. This is storyboard page. It's a 5-page storyboard, and yeah, I'm just applying like some penciling and then inking it. I'm going panel by panel. Let me show you the previous panel I worked on. 46 page 40. I say panel page that I worked on. 46. I think they're about. This is it. Hope you can see that. It's a fight scene. It's basically the character just sort of like ending the fight scene with absolute brutality. I've been good. Thank you for asking. I've been good. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So, yeah, she just took charge and took charge of the situation. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that's the end of basically that fight scene. So what we are doing right now is let me see how many pages. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages are left. 8 more pages and I'll be done with the base inks. So I'm just applying the base inks first before I apply the toning. That's why they look very basic. I've not applied the toning, and I didn't want to do that because that would take extra time. I wanted to just do it in stages. So anyways, how are you doing? How's your day going? Or how's your day been? All in this stream. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. One, 2, 3, 4. I always count the fingers, That's looking good. As much as a lot of the times I would want the drawings to be a certain way, because these days one of my major inspirations are guys like David Finch, Jim Lee, and all that. But I honestly don't have the time or the luxury of taking my time to make my art pages look that refined. It just like I'll just spend forever working on the pages. So, and as much as I would like it to look like that, there's a certain joy and enjoyment that comes from looking at a finished comic book that you've worked on for a very long time, and yeah, and like seeing it through. You're so good. Hope you get more viewers. Oh, thank you, Ocean. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Copa Libertadores. Hello, Clementu, sorry, Winda 4147. I'm gonna call you Clement. Hello, Clement. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing all right. Okay, I think that's good. I feel you. Oh my. Oh my. Dun, 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 dun. And I every night with you. What tab do you use? This is a iPad Pro 2022. You can check it out. It's 500 gig. That's what I'm using. Very wonderful piece of equipment. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh my. And I die every night with you. Wow, I can't wait. To get yours. Do you plan on getting it? If you can get, to be honest, all these devices are good. I have one right next to me. It's one of 2017. Like they are what do I call them? What do they call them? Apple. Yeah, that's the name of the company. They are like, this product is a game changer. It's so good, so efficient. Like you can walk anywhere with it. You could just be in a bus and just be scribbling something. I really enjoy the product. I can't lie. It's been wonderful. Where's my reference? Okay. You're getting it soon? Yo, congrats. Congrats then. Congrats. Can't wait to see some of your works. Every night with you. By God's grace. Hopefully, my friend. Hopefully. The things are so damn expensive, man. Like they have a good product, but it can be really expensive. can be really expensive. But I always recommend it though. I always recommend it. What's going on? Okay. Okay. I think we're good in that department. Let's see. Let's make this. How do we? I'm currently referencing Ryan Otley's some of the way he draws blood. I really like the way he draws blood. It's very unique, right? I think he draws. It's quite funny to see, and very weird. I think he draws the best blood. I think he draws the best blood in comics, or the best goo, or something. When something is murky. Do you also post on TikTok? Yes, I do. You can check out the TikTok. I post on TikTok. The same name, same handle. I post on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. But I think my favorites might be. I don't know. I think I like all of them equally, but I like YouTube more because usually you can find very I call it sane people. There are more sane people, more adults on YouTube, I would say, than on other social media platforms. So you can have really intelligent conversations with people. That's why I like the platform. Yes. Look at that, man. And the colorist as well. The colorist for this is just really good. It's just really good. And look at her hair well. And have a really good look at the hair. The right side, yeah. Might need to reference this. I need to use this as a reference. Okay, let's walk. Alright, so needed this reference. Now I can probably draw the scattered hair really well. There's going to be a lot of mush around. Okay, so the hair going down like this. You're back. Welcome. Oof. Plus, there's also a lot of bleed on the face. Come on now. There's one. Oh my god, man! I need this reference as well. It's a good thing when you started referencing your own work. I think it shows growth. When you're finally referencing your own work, I think that's okay. She has some blood around this part of her face. There is some goo that is coming down from her face like this, like that. I think it's around about here. Yeah, I don't want to make it too jagged though. All right. What else? I need to also put this guy over here. What am I missing then? Oh yeah. Okay. Won't need that too much. I need to look at this thing. Eusebio. Nice.
People have that concern. I don't. But a lot of people in the chat say, yeah, like we don't want him in the captain's team. So you know, it's obviously something that a lot of City fans are concerned about. Big up Star Killer says actually so pumped to see sexy football again with competent players. Bro, I think we're gonna play some min football this year. Honestly, I think we're gonna play some min football this year. I think it's gonna be exciting. And after the last 2 years have been particularly exciting. I know we won 2 trophies last year, so you can't complain. Football's been a bit dull, man, last couple of years. And I think this year is going to be a lot more exciting. It might take a little bit of time to get going, because obviously we've got a lot of new players and you have to settle down or whatever, but I'm hoping and praying it is going to be exciting. But yeah, we'll have to see how this develops, man. So, just to recap, if you're just joining us late, TYC, who have been all over this Enzo deal, they're saying the deal is agreed at 140 million euros, which is 120 million quid. Alex Krupp is saying that it's basically done as well. He's at the top 4. He's been very good for City moves over the last sort of 2 years or so. And then Miguel Delaney says, what's he saying?
Okay,
He's saying,
I think that's
yeah,
it.
Manchester City.
Yeah, Clip Studio Paints. Yeah, Clip Studio Paints. Yeah, Clip Studio Paints. I use Procreate for my storyboarding, Clip Studio Paints for like the detailing and everything else. Do you prefer something else? What do you use personally? Ibis, what's the name of the other one? Coral Paint, Photoshop. What other drawing softwares are there? Krita. What's that one? I think that's about all I know, to be honest. Ibis Paint. All right. I've never used that one actually. The only drawing softwares I've used are Photoshop, Procreate, Clip Studio Paint, and what else? I installed was it Krita? I think is the name. My friend told me about that one. Krita, I think is the name. Probably. It's free though, so I think it's Krita. I tried it, so it's alright, but for me, Clip Studio Paint is the best. Like if on an aggregate, yeah, in terms of everything, Clip Studio Paint is like the best for me. It's gonna be the best day of my life. Oh God, I hate them ads, man. When you download a software and you're always seeing ads, sheesh, that stuff can be really frustrating. I'm telling ya. Extremely frustrating. It's gonna be the best day of my life. My life. It's gonna be the best day of my life. Okay. I think basically done with this panel, I think. Tell me I'm done with this panel, man. It's no just a little spark, but a great roaring flame. This day of my life. The best day of my life. You really like my latest Insta post. What was it about? Let me think. Oh yeah, the purpose of art studies. Yeah, about art studies, allowing your art to be ugly. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Just sharing my knowledge from my years of experience. Okay, so what are we working with here, man? I think this is okay, but this is supposed to be the monster's face, all mushed up. But I don't know if I did it justice. So I think I might have to redraw it because I don't think I did it well. Yeah, so I don't know. I have to get an image of the monster, like front view. Front view settings. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so how are we doing with eyes? Eyes are supposed to be like popping out, yeah? The monster's eyes is supposed to be around here, let's say here, but they are popped out, right? So I want an eye coming out of here like this. So the eyes is like outside like this, right? And then let's say it's outside here like this. Let's say it's mashed up, yeah? Let's say the eyes is mashed up. The eyes is mashed up, right? So how do you draw it mashed up? How do I draw the eyes mashed up? No clue. Okay. Let's do. Yeah. I know how to do it. Do I draw every day? Yes, I draw every day. I draw every day. Every single day. Every single day. Is there any day that I've not drawn this year? I don't think so, man. Is there any day? Nah, I think practically every day I draw something. Like even if it's a sketch. Yeah, like yesterday. Let me show you some sketches I did. I do. Is it currently yesterday? Oh, yesterday I did this sketch. So like if I'm feeling unmotivated or I'm feeling stressed out or I'm feeling like I don't like, I'm just not feeling good, feeling frustrated, I just come over to this folder. This folder basically has drawings of my character, and I have the most fun when I'm drawing my character, right? So I come and I do sketches of the character, and I do, let's say I imagine characters around, um, what would I call them now? Villain characters, or characters I feel like they might end up in the show or in the movie. I said movie, in the comics. Yeah, so I just do sketches of them. They might not end up in the story, but I just have ideas and I just sketch them. So I did this too yesterday, and that's just what I do. So I could come here and just do like a sketch of my character doing various things. So yeah, so I never get bored of drawing. I yo I enjoy this stuff, man. I enjoy this stuff. Like I also did this sketch. This is Ryan Otley's work. So I was trying to put my character in place of Invincible, right next to Spider-Man. So and over here I was trying to do like a concept. It was an interesting concept. Still haven't finished it. I think that was like 3 days ago or so. So yeah, I sketch a lot. And the thing about being a comic book artist is that you become better at sketching fast, because your understanding of figure drawing as like by force by fire is going to improve. You get me? Wait, what's that? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Say, I'm on fire. Dun, 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 dun. I'm on fire. Dun, 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 dun. I'm on fire. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I might be a bit stuck over here. I can't lie. Might be a bit stuck.
To do a deal for 120. It says Chelsea. This is the crucial bit. Chelsea are holding out for 120 million. So I think basically Chelsea is saying, yo, let's just do 120 and get out of it. Because obviously Chelsea put the 120 thing on the deadline. Then he said it's more money because it's the deadline. I think Chelsea just put that thing. So it's 120. Let's do a deal at 120.
I think it's better like
None of them have
this.
got the actual appealing goal thing yet. It's just that TYC. Just TYC at the moment. But surely it comes to that. Like legit. I thought this was legit, but none of them were like, so it is legit. I think it is legit. Right, boys, we're getting off. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Big up to Chelsea fans. It's only a laugh. You know what I mean? You did get it. I can't lie. And if I was a Chelsea fan, you'd be fuming at Chelsea. So I just think that's probably stupid. I just think it's probably stupid. On a real, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be Chelsea doing that. It's absolutely boring. Everybody knew that was stupid as soon as they did it. Yeah, Chelsea, it's okay to get Fuji. Wharton, when? I don't think we're getting Wharton. I think Chelsea are going to try and get him. That's what Alex Crook's saying. Alex Crook's saying Chelsea are going to try and get Wharton. That's what he's saying. And if you can't get him, we'll just go and get Cody. Easy. Alright lads, big up to you man. Shout out to everybody in the building. I'll be back tomorrow. My birthday tomorrow. I'm at home. So tomorrow, when I'm watching it, I'm going to be there.
Okay. Let's see. This stuff goes like this normally, right? Stuff goes like this. But once you flip it like this, you flip it like this, and then like this, I think, yeah, yep, I think I'm getting what I want. It can be quite complicated to draw a smashed face, I can't lie. It can be a bit a bit of a hassle. I think it would be nice to draw one of the teeth that's actually here like this. Maybe one of the teeth goes like this. Yeah. Damn, man. I think it's a bit complicated, I can't lie. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So we're good. This fish is smashed in. Like it's extremely smashed in. And I think this part is also smashed in. So something like this. Ray. Okay. Hopefully it makes sense to the people that read it though. It will make sense, don't worry, it will make sense. That eye, the spacing for the eye needs to be better. Yeah, that needs to be better. Okay. It's supposed to be. I think that's it. Probably there's this stuff this rope stuff from the head. So maybe we'll add that. Okay, I think I'll take it. Okay. Yeah. Where's the neck? The monster's neck. Let me look at my reference. Character design sheet. The monster's neck. Yeah, I like that. All right. Yeah, I think more than good enough. More than good enough. More than good enough. Yeah. I'll try my best to be what do I call it now? To be smart, right? It's all an experience. Like I'm very sure once I finish this, unless I finish the entire comic book in like 2 years time, once I look back at this panel, I'm going to feel like it could have been better, right? I'm going to feel like, yeah, this panel could have probably been a lot better, and I didn't do the best for this panel. It's just experience at the end of the day, my friend. Experience. All right, I think I'm going to stop here for now. I can't believe I spent an hour. Uh, I'll I'll come back. Hopefully, I'll be done with this one this night, and then tomorrow I'll hopefully work on page 48. I said tomorrow, today, later today. Uh, yeah, yeah. This page should not take me too long, man. Come on, man. This page shouldn't take us too long. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. Can't wait to get done, man. Can't wait to get done. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, my friend.